Is jealousy poisoning your relationship? Are insecurities driving a wedge between you and your partner? Today, we tackle these burning questions head-on as we explore the powerful intersection of Stoicism and relationships. Welcome back to our channel, where we uncover timeless wisdom for modern living. Join us as we delve into the transformative potential of Stoic practices in conquering jealousy and insecurity to save your relationship. Picture this. You're in a relationship, but jealousy and insecurity creep in, clouding your thoughts and emotions. You find yourself constantly questioning, doubting, and fearing the worst. It's a common scenario, one that can strain even the strongest of bonds. But what if there was a way to navigate these turbulent waters with clarity and composure? How can Stoicism help save your relationship from the grip of jealousy and insecurity? Let's explore 3 key Stoic practices. Number 1. Understanding the roots. Have you ever found yourself feeling jealous or insecure in your relationship, but you're not entirely sure why? Maybe it's triggered by your partner spending time with someone else, or perhaps it's sparked by feelings of inadequacy when comparing yourself to others. These emotions can often seem overwhelming and confusing, leaving us wondering where they come from and why they have such a strong hold over us. When we talk about understanding the roots of jealousy and insecurity, we're essentially diving deep into the underlying causes and triggers of these emotions. It's like unraveling a tangled ball of yarn to find out where each strand begins. Similarly, we're delving into our psyche to uncover the origins of these feelings. In Stoic philosophy, this process of introspection and self-inquiry is essential for personal growth and emotional resilience. By questioning our reactions and examining the thoughts and beliefs that underlie them, we gain valuable insights into our own psychology. We start to recognize patterns of thinking and behavior that contribute to our feelings of jealousy and insecurity. For example, we might discover that our jealousy stems from a fear of abandonment rooted in past experiences or childhood traumas. Or we might realize that our insecurity arises from deep-seated beliefs about our worthiness and value as a partner. By shining a light on these subconscious drivers, we can begin to untangle the knots of our emotions and cultivate a greater sense of self-awareness. Okay, think of it like this. Sometimes we feel jealous or insecure, right? But why? Stoicism asks us to think deeply about this. It's like trying to understand why a plant grows in a certain place. Maybe it's getting too much sun, or maybe it needs more water. Similarly, we're trying to figure out what's causing these feelings so we can deal with them better. Number 2. Embracing virtue. What does it mean to be virtuous in a relationship? How can embodying virtues like wisdom, courage, and temperance improve our connection with our partner? When we talk about embracing virtue in the context of Stoicism, we're discussing the qualities and values that contribute to a healthy and fulfilling relationship. Virtue, in Stoic philosophy, is not just about being morally upright, but also about cultivating qualities that promote harmony and mutual respect. Wisdom, for example, involves using our reason and discernment to make wise choices and navigate challenges in our relationship. It's about seeing the bigger picture and understanding the consequences of our actions. Courage is another virtue that's essential for building trust and resilience in a relationship. It means having the courage to be vulnerable, to express our true feelings and needs, even when it feels uncomfortable or scary. It's about facing our fears and insecurities head-on, rather than hiding behind walls of defensiveness or denial. Temperance, or self-control, is also crucial for maintaining balance and harmony in a relationship. It's about exercising restraint and moderation in our words and actions, especially when emotions run high. It means not allowing jealousy or insecurity to dictate our behavior, but instead, acting with integrity and respect towards our partner. By embracing these virtues in our relationship, we create a supportive and nurturing environment where trust can flourish and conflicts can be resolved constructively. We become better partners, capable of fostering deeper intimacy and connection with our loved one. Okay, so what does it mean to be good in a relationship? That's what we're talking about here. Stoicism says being good means having certain qualities, like being smart, brave, and in control of yourself. Imagine you're trying to build a strong house. You need good materials, right? Well, in a relationship, virtues are like those good materials. Wisdom helps us make smart choices. Courage lets us be brave and open with our partner. And temperance keeps us in control of our actions, even when things get tough. So when we embrace these virtues, we're like builders constructing a sturdy foundation for our relationship. We create a safe and loving space where trust can grow, and our connection with our partner can thrive. Number 3, practicing gratitude. How can gratitude transform our relationship dynamics? What role does appreciation play in overcoming jealousy and insecurity? Gratitude, in the context of Stoicism, is more than just saying thank you for the good things in our lives. It's about cultivating a mindset of appreciation and recognizing the value and beauty in our relationship, even amidst challenges. When we practice gratitude in our relationship, we shift our focus from what's lacking to what's abundant. Instead of dwelling on our partner's flaws or comparing our relationship to others, we acknowledge and cherish the qualities and experiences that enrich our lives together. This shift in perspective can have a profound impact on our emotional well-being and the quality of our connection with our partner. By regularly expressing gratitude for the love, support, and companionship we receive, we strengthen the bond between us and foster a deeper sense of intimacy and trust. Moreover, gratitude serves as an antidote to jealousy and insecurity by reminding us of the positive aspects of our relationship. When we appreciate our partner for who they are and all they bring into our lives, we're less likely to feel threatened by external factors or succumb to feelings of inadequacy. Practicing gratitude also cultivates resilience in the face of adversity. It helps us navigate challenges with grace and optimism, knowing that we have each other's backs and a wealth of blessings to draw upon. Okay, so what's gratitude all about? It's not just saying thanks for stuff. It's about appreciating what we have in our relationship. Instead of focusing on the bad stuff or comparing ourselves to others, gratitude helps us see all the good things about our partner and our relationship. It's like having a treasure chest full of wonderful things, and every day, we take a moment to open it up and say, "Wow, I'm so lucky to have you." When we do that, it makes our relationship stronger and our connection deeper. Plus, it helps us feel happier and more content, even when things aren't perfect. So, by practicing gratitude, we're like gardeners tending to a beautiful garden. We nurture our relationship with love and appreciation, allowing it to grow and flourish in the sunshine of gratitude. Number 4, cultivating self-reliance. How does cultivating self-reliance contribute to a healthy relationship? What does it mean to find fulfillment within ourselves, and how does it impact our interactions with our partner? Cultivating self-reliance in a relationship means taking responsibility for our own happiness and well-being, rather than depending solely on our partner to fulfill our needs. It involves developing a strong sense of self-worth and independence, grounded in our own values and aspirations. In Stoic philosophy, self-reliance is closely linked to the concept of inner freedom, the ability to maintain inner peace and equanimity regardless of external circumstances. When we cultivate self-reliance, we're less likely to be swayed by the opinions or actions of others, including our partner. Instead, we trust in our own judgment and inner wisdom to navigate life's ups and downs. This sense of inner security and autonomy not only benefits us individually, but also strengthens the foundation of our relationship. When both partners are self-reliant, they come together as equals, supporting and complementing each other, rather than relying on the other to fill a perceived void. Moreover, cultivating self-reliance reduces the risk of codependency and resentment in the relationship. It allows each partner to pursue their own interests and goals, fostering a sense of mutual respect and admiration for each other's autonomy. By finding fulfillment within ourselves, we're able to approach our relationship from a place of abundance rather than scarcity. We're less likely to feel threatened by our partner's independence or jealous of their achievements because we're secure in our own worth and identity. All right, so what's this self-reliance stuff all about? Well, it's like being able to stand on your own 2 feet in a relationship. Instead of relying on your partner for everything, You're independent and confident in yourself. Think of it like this. You have your own backpack filled with everything you need to be happy and fulfilled. You don't rely on your partner to carry your stuff for you. Instead, you take care of yourself and your own needs. When both partners are self-reliant, it's like having two strong trees standing side by side in a forest. They support each other and grow together, but they don't depend on each other for everything. It's about being strong and independent while still being able to lean on each other when needed. Number 5. Accepting impermanence. Why is it important to accept impermanence in a relationship? How does acknowledging the transient nature of life and love impact our ability to overcome jealousy and insecurity? Accepting impermanence in a relationship means recognizing that change is inevitable and that nothing lasts forever. It involves letting go of attachments to fixed outcomes and embracing the ebb and flow of life with an open heart and mind. In Stoic philosophy, the concept of impermanence is central to the practice of cultivating resilience and equanimity. By acknowledging the fleeting nature of all things, including our relationships, we free ourselves from the grip of attachment and fear of loss. When we accept impermanence in our relationship, we become less prone to jealousy and insecurity because we understand that our connection with our partner is not static or guaranteed. Instead of clinging to unrealistic expectations or trying to control the course of our relationship, we learn to surrender to the natural rhythms of growth and change. This doesn't mean resigning ourselves to a passive acceptance of whatever happens in our relationship. Rather, it means embracing a mindset of flexibility and adaptability, allowing us to navigate challenges with grace and resilience. By accepting impermanence, we also cultivate a deeper appreciation for the present moment and the preciousness of our time together. We're less likely to take our partner for granted or dwell on past grievances because we understand that each moment is fleeting and deserves to be cherished. Ultimately, accepting impermanence in our relationship frees us from the burden of unrealistic expectations and allows us to love more fully and authentically, knowing that every moment we share with our partner is a gift to be treasured. So, what's this impermanence theme all about? Well, it's about understanding that nothing lasts forever, including our relationships. In Stoic philosophy, they say that accepting impermanence helps us deal with life's ups and downs better. When we realize that things change all the time, we're not as scared of losing what we have. We learn to go with the flow instead of fighting against it. So when we accept impermanence in our relationship, it's like taking a deep breath and letting go of the need to control everything. We focus on enjoying the moment and appreciating the time we have with our partner, knowing that nothing lasts forever. Number 6. Practicing mindfulness. What role does mindfulness play in navigating jealousy and insecurity within a relationship? How can being present in the moment help us overcome these challenges? Mindfulness, in the context of Stoicism, involves being fully present and aware of our thoughts, emotions, and actions in the present moment. It's about cultivating a non-judgmental attitude towards our experiences and observing them with curiosity and acceptance. When it comes to jealousy and insecurity in a relationship, practicing mindfulness can be a powerful tool for gaining insight into our own inner workings. By bringing conscious awareness to the thoughts and emotions that arise when we feel jealous or insecure, we can begin to understand the underlying causes and triggers. Instead of reacting impulsively or getting swept away by our emotions, mindfulness allows us to pause and take a step back. We can observe our thoughts and feelings with detachment, recognizing them for what they are, transient phenomena that come and go. This sense of spacious awareness creates a gap between stimulus and response, giving us the freedom to choose how we react. We can choose to respond to jealousy and insecurity with compassion and understanding, rather than allowing them to control our behavior. Practicing mindfulness also helps us cultivate emotional resilience and inner stability. By developing a regular mindfulness practice, such as meditation or mindful breathing, we strengthen our ability to stay grounded and centered, even in the midst of challenging situations. Ultimately, mindfulness empowers us to break free from the cycle of jealousy and insecurity by cultivating a deeper sense of self-awareness and emotional regulation. It allows us to approach our relationship with clarity and presence, fostering a deeper connection with our partner based on authenticity and trust. Okay, so what's mindfulness all about? It's about paying attention to what's happening right now, without judging it. It's like being a detective, trying to understand why we feel the way we do. When we're mindful in our relationship, it helps us deal with jealousy and insecurity better. Instead of freaking out or getting upset, we take a deep breath and look at our feelings from a distance. We see them for what they are, just passing thoughts and emotions. So by practicing mindfulness, we're like superheroes with a special power. We can stay calm and collected, even when things get tough. It helps us understand ourselves better and makes our relationship stronger in the process. Number 7, fostering communication. How does open and honest communication contribute to overcoming jealousy and insecurity in a relationship? Why is it important to express our feelings and concerns with our partner? Communication is the lifeblood of any healthy relationship, and when it comes to addressing jealousy and insecurity, it becomes even more crucial. Open and honest communication creates a safe space for both partners to express their thoughts, feelings, and concerns without fear of judgment or reprisal. By fostering communication in our relationship, we create opportunities for transparency and understanding. When we openly discuss our feelings of jealousy or insecurity with our partner, we invite them into our inner world and give them the chance to offer support and reassurance. Moreover, communication allows us to address any misunderstandings or misinterpretations that may arise. Often, jealousy and insecurity stem from a lack of clarity or miscommunication, and by talking things through, we can clarify our intentions and dispel any misconceptions. Furthermore, communication helps build trust and intimacy in the relationship. When we feel heard and validated by our partner, we're more likely to trust in their love and commitment to us. Likewise, when we actively listen to our partner's concerns and validate their feelings, we strengthen the bond between us and foster a deeper sense of connection. It's important to remember that effective communication involves both talking and listening. We must not only express our own feelings and concerns, but also be receptive to our partner's perspective with empathy and compassion. By fostering a culture of open dialogue and mutual respect, we create a solid foundation for addressing and resolving issues of jealousy and insecurity together as a team. Imagine you're playing a game with your friend, but you don't understand the rules. What do? You ask them to explain, right? It's the same in a relationship. When we talk about how we feel, it helps us understand each other better. So by fostering communication, we're like builders constructing a sturdy bridge between us and our partner. We create a safe space where we can share our feelings and concerns without fear, knowing that our partner will listen and support us. Number 8, cultivating empathy. How does empathy enhance our ability to overcome jealousy and insecurity in our relationship? What does it mean to empathize with our partner's perspective, and why is it important? Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person. When it comes to addressing jealousy and insecurity in a relationship, cultivating empathy allows us to see things from our partner's perspective and respond with compassion and understanding. By putting ourselves in our partner's shoes, we gain insight into their thoughts, feelings, and experiences. We recognize that their actions or reactions are not just about us, but are influenced by their own fears, insecurities, and past experiences. Empathy helps us bridge the gap between our own emotions and those of our partner. Instead of reacting defensively or dismissively to their feelings of jealousy or insecurity, we acknowledge their validity and offer support and reassurance. Moreover, empathy fosters a deeper sense of connection and intimacy in the relationship. When we empathize with our partner's perspective, we show them that we care about their feelings and value their emotional well-being. This creates a sense of trust and mutual understanding, strengthening the bond between us. Furthermore, cultivating empathy allows us to break free from the cycle of blame and resentment that often accompanies jealousy and insecurity. Instead of assigning fault or playing the role of the victim, We approach conflicts with empathy and humility, seeking common ground and solutions that benefit both partners. Ultimately, empathy is a powerful antidote to jealousy and insecurity, fostering a relationship based on compassion, understanding, and mutual support. Okay, so what's empathy? It's like being able to understand how someone else feels, even if you've never felt that way yourself. When we're empathetic in our relationship, it helps us deal with jealousy and insecurity better. Imagine your friend tells you they're sad because their pet ran away. You've never had a pet, but you can imagine how they must feel, right? That's empathy. It's about putting yourself in someone else's shoes and seeing things from their perspective. So by cultivating empathy, we're like gardeners planting seeds of understanding and compassion in our relationship. We nurture a connection based on mutual care and support, where both partners feel heard and valued. Number 9. Practicing detachment. How does practicing detachment help us navigate jealousy and insecurity in our relationship? What does it mean to let go of attachment to outcomes and desires? And why is it important? Practicing detachment in a relationship involves letting go of the need to control or cling to specific outcomes and desires. It means embracing a mindset of acceptance and surrender, trusting in the natural flow of life and love. When it comes to addressing jealousy and insecurity, detachment allows us to release the grip of fear and anxiety that often accompanies attachment. Instead of obsessing over the possibility of losing our partner or comparing ourselves to others, we focus on the present moment and cultivate a sense of inner peace and contentment. Detachment doesn't mean apathy or indifference towards our relationship. Rather, it involves a deep sense of commitment and love coupled with a willingness to let go of expectations and attachments that cause suffering. By practicing detachment, we become less reactive to external events and more resilient in the face of challenges. We're able to maintain a sense of equanimity and stability, even when our relationship faces ups and downs. Moreover, detachment fosters a sense of freedom and autonomy within the relationship. When we're not dependent on our partner or external circumstances for our happiness, we're able to cultivate a deeper sense of self-reliance and fulfillment. Ultimately, practicing detachment allows us to love more fully and authentically, freed from the constraints of insecurity and possessiveness. It creates space for growth and transformation, both individually and as a couple, fostering a relationship grounded in trust, respect, and mutual support. Okay, so what's detachment? It's like being able to let go of wanting things to be a certain way. When we practice detachment in our relationship, it helps us deal with jealousy and insecurity better. Imagine you're holding onto a balloon and you're scared it's going to fly away. But if you let go of the string, the balloon can float freely, right? That's detachment. It's about releasing our grip on things and trusting that everything will be okay. So, by practicing detachment, we're like surfers riding the waves of life with ease and grace. We go with the flow instead of fighting against it, knowing that we're strong and resilient no matter what comes our way. Number 10. Embracing growth. How does embracing growth contribute to overcoming jealousy and insecurity in our relationship? Why is it important to view challenges as opportunities for personal and relational development? Embracing growth in a relationship involves recognizing that challenges and hardships are opportunities for learning and development, both individually and as a couple. It means adopting a growth mindset, one that sees setbacks as stepping stones to greater resilience and understanding. When it comes to addressing jealousy and insecurity, embracing growth allows us to approach these challenges with curiosity and openness. Instead of viewing them as insurmountable obstacles or sources of frustration, we see them as invitations to deepen our self-awareness and strengthen our connection with our partner. By embracing growth, we become more flexible and adaptive in our responses to difficult situations. We're able to learn from past experiences and apply that knowledge to future interactions, creating a positive feedback loop of growth and improvement. Moreover, embracing growth fosters a sense of empowerment and agency within the relationship. Instead of feeling victimized by jealousy or insecurity, we see ourselves as active participants in our own transformation, capable of overcoming obstacles and becoming the best versions of ourselves. Furthermore, embracing growth allows us to cultivate a sense of gratitude and appreciation for the journey of self-discovery and relational evolution. We recognize the value of both the highs and lows of our relationship, understanding that each experience contributes to our growth and deepens our connection with our partner. Ultimately, embracing growth fosters a relationship dynamic characterized by resilience, mutual support, and continuous learning. It allows us to navigate the challenges of jealousy and insecurity with grace and courage, knowing that each obstacle is an opportunity for growth and transformation. Okay, so what's embracing growth all about? It's like seeing challenges in our relationship as opportunities to learn and become better. When we embrace growth, it helps us deal with jealousy and insecurity better. Imagine you're climbing a mountain and there are rocks blocking your path. Instead of giving up, you use those rocks as stepping stones to reach the top. That's embracing growth. It's about turning obstacles into opportunities and using them to become stronger and wiser. So, by embracing growth, we're like adventurers on a quest for self-discovery and relational evolution. We embrace the journey, knowing that each challenge we face makes us stronger and brings us closer together with our partner. In conclusion, Stoicism offers a profound framework for navigating the complexities of relationships and conquering jealousy and insecurity. By embracing virtue, gratitude, mindfulness, and empathy, you can cultivate a relationship grounded in trust, resilience, and mutual respect. Thank you for joining us on this journey of exploration. Remember, with Stoic wisdom as your guide, you can save your relationship and thrive amidst life's challenges.